Hey guys, Rose here with the Cackling Moon, and this is your monthly tarot scopes for the month of February. I apologize for getting these out so last minute, but I'm glad to be back to be back doing these. So the month of February is really special. It's my birthday month. And so for that, I want to really bring in the vibe of the mermaids this month, which I will be doing also on my Tumblr blog. I'm going to be posting the Daily Mermaid. So if you're into mermaids, if you follow me or you don't follow me, check out my Tumblr blog. I will put the link in the description box to do that, so you can check that out. But for this monthly tarot scope, I'm going to be using the Tarot of Mermaids, and you guys probably haven't really seen me use this deck much. I don't think I've ever really filmed with it, so it's going to be really cool to have that deck here for this reading. So I'm just going to get started. I'm just going to shuffle a couple times until I feel ready. Oh, there goes one card. Okay, let's get started. So number one is Aries, and Aries judgment flew out for you guys. So judgment, Aries. This month of February may feel a little bit kind of like, I want to say like all eyes are on you this month, and you might be feeling like other people may have some misconceptions about you, or you feel like you're probably constantly having to prove yourself to others. So it could be a little bit of a challenge. It might be quite annoying for you guys to feel like you are on the microscope, under the microscope, that people are really watching over and judging, analyzing every little move you make, anything that you say. You just might feel a little bit overwhelmed with that, and feel like you have a little bit too much attention on you. So just be weary of that for the month of February, that this might be the case, but this is also a really good opportunity for you guys to allow yourselves to shine and to really, if you see that people are watching your every move, and you see that people are, putting up these preconceived notions about you, prove them wrong. Do your best this month of February to prove these people wrong and show them that you really do know what you're talking about. So that is for Aries. Next we have Taurus, and Taurus, you got the Knight of Swords in reversed. So Taurus, this is a time for you guys to really slow down. The Knight of Swords is usually a very aggressive, aggressive natured person, somebody who is in a rush, somebody who is just willing to go the distance. But in the reverse, it's telling me it's time for you guys to really take it easy. Take it slow. Don't be in such a rush this month. Anything that you are doing where you feel very empowered and inspired, it might be better for you guys to be a little bit more patient in the process. Don't be in such a big rush over it. Number 3, we have Gemini, and you guys got the 10 of Chalices. Is this the 10 of, yes, the 10 of Chalices or the 10 of Cups. So Gemini, this is going to be a really good month for you guys. This is going to be a month where you just feel very like everything's in order, that everything is falling into place. Everyone's just getting along. The vibe is really positive this month for you guys. A good time to spend time with family. A good time for you to really celebrate just all of your successes, and spend time with family, spend time with your loved ones, and your the people that are just very important to you in your life. It's a good time to reflect on that, and just a good time to be very thankful for what you have going on for you this month of February. Number 4, Cancer. Cancer, you got the Knight of Pentacles. So Cancer, this is going to be a time where you're going to be really manifesting your desires and putting your, your creative ideas to work. This is a time for you to be very fruitful in the way that you do manifest what it is that you want out of life. This is a time to be very realistic and to be grounded in what you choose to do. So, not a time to be impulsive. This is a good time to really dwell and contemplate, plan things out, plan your goals, plan your just the way that you're going to go about this new idea or this new project or this, whatever it is that you're working on. It's a good time to really think about it. Think it through, plan it out. Don't be quick to action. Make sure you have your ducks in a row before you get going. Number 5, we have Leo. You got the 8 of Cups and the 8 of Chalices. So Leo, this looks like you have a lot of stuff, a lot of things, going for you at this time. But I feel like this is also a time where you're going to have to kind of let go of some of the some feelings or some attachments that you might have to people or things around you. The 8 of Cups is usually about, kind of lightening the load, so to speak. This could be, for some of you, could be potential relationships that you are in that you might feel the need to kind of separate yourself from. But definitely, this is a time for you to really kind of shed those layers that you really don't need anymore. The extra baggage, the stuff that's stressing you out. You've got a lot going on your plate here, and I think it's time for you to kind of go through and see what is important, what needs to stay, and what needs to go, what is no longer serving you. Number 6, we have Virgo. Virgo, you got the 10 of Wands. So Virgo, month of February might prove to be a little bit, just a little daunting for you. It could be the emotions of the lovey-doveyness that Valentine's Day brings. It could be a little bit that you just kind of feel like you just can't get a good start in the month. Blockages, this could be obstacles, this could be people, anything, something's getting in the way. You kind of feel like you're, pulling and pushing your weight at the same time, and it's just a little bit tiresome. I see exhaustion, and frustration comes with that. So just be mindful of that this month, that when you see yourself really struggling or having a difficult time, keep in mind that, that's going to kind of hinder the feelings, and that can also hinder the people's feelings around you. So just, be prepared for that, but know that once the once the obstacles kind of make way, you're going to be able to have another clear view of what path you're supposed to be embarking on or what direction to go from there. Number 7, Libra. We have the Lovers in reverse. So Libra, this I feel like instantly, intuitively, I felt like this is memories of old past relationships. So a lot of you Libras out there are going to be dwelling on the past, dwelling on relationships that once were that are no longer. I think that Valentine's Day, the month of love, kind of brings that out. This can also be the need for you to rekindle, maybe just reconnect with the disconnected relationships that you've had. This can also be friendships. So lovers doesn't always have to mean romantic connections or romantic relationships. Lovers can also indicate friendships. So keep in mind that too. Just because you don't have a significant other to spend the month with or to celebrate, grab a friend, rekindle the relationship with certain friends that maybe you have it's kind of fizzled out a little bit, that you've been neglecting a little bit due to, the stress of life, that sort of thing. But definitely feel like you guys are going to be looking into the past a lot this month. I feel that intuitively. Number 8, we have Scorpio. And Scorpio, you got the 6 of Wands in reversed. So another kind of a feeling of defeat, Scorpio, a feeling of maybe that you just things didn't pan out the way you wanted. You didn't get the goal. You didn't, you know, something isn't right. Nothing to really be proud of or be excited for. I feel like the month of February can kind of bring on those kind of memories, similar to what Libra is going through, looking into the past. But I think that the month of February might be a little bit of a disappointment for you, or it could be sluggish in the form of being slow with success, slow with succession and progression, that sort of thing. So hang in there. I feel like some of you guys, the ones that are receiving these cards in reverse, it's kind of, it might just be your off month. Some months are better for certain signs and some are not so much. So just hang in there, you guys. Number 9, we have Sagittarius. Sagittarius, you guys have the Hermit. Inward thinking, inward, learning more about yourself, kind of like a soul searching. And then I also see the Hermit as, in terms for the holiday coming up for Valentine's Day. A lot of you might be spending time alone, taking the time to spend by yourself. I also see this as a significator for self-love. So you may not have certain someone to spend this time with, but use the month of February for self-love and self-growth. Use it for that. I think a lot of times we think that we always have to have a significant other or a special someone in our life in order to, you know, to celebrate a certain time of the year, and that's so not true. Self-love and celebrating, you know, focusing inward and focusing on yourself, that's also very important. So I think for Sagittarius, this is going to be a time of the month where you're really going to be focusing on you as opposed to everybody else. Number 10, we have Capricorn. Capricorn, you guys got the Queen of Swords. So Capricorn, you're going to be very tapping into your usual outspoken self. And I feel like this, you got to be careful. Be very careful. You're going to be feeling very confident and very, like I said, outspoken. You're not going to be afraid to share your mind and to share what's on your mind. But be very careful with the way that you handle yourself with certain people, because like I said, you know, myself included, Pisces, we're sensitive creatures. And, you know, not everybody takes well to blunt conversation, or just somebody who is super, you know, in your face type thing. So be very careful with whose energies you are exhibiting this with. The Queen of Swords is a very powerful, very confident type of a woman, but at the same time, you want to be very careful with how you perceive, how you portray yourself to other people, because not everybody will understand. Not everyone will take kindly to, you know, being spoken to a certain way. But definitely this month you're going to be very, very outspoken and very, just feel very confident in yourself, and that's always a good thing. Number 11, we have Aquarius. So Aquarius, we got the 5 of Cups. So, the 5 of Cups, let me look at this upright for a second. These cards are kind of hard to see. Okay, so the 5 of Cups, I'm sorry. The 5 of Cups is also about leaving things behind. I also think that this is about revealing feelings that you might have had, but that you haven't really allowed others to see or be a part of. The reversal of this card is making you feel like you're really going to be coming out with yourself as far as how you feel. And I think that this is going to be a time where you're going to really be revealing that to certain people in your life. Be careful as well when you are expressing yourself and opening up. Understand that when you're opening yourself up to people, not everybody is going to have the reaction that you are hoping for. So I just really feel intuitively inclined to say that to you. I think that there's a lot of you out there that are going to be kind of using this time of the month to confess. You're going to feel the need to kind of let it out. So just be careful when you're letting things out, when you are becoming more open with yourself. I just feel called to say that to some of you that are out there watching this. But of course, releasing feelings and letting things go, letting things out it's very important. It's a good process for healing, especially. And then last but not least, we have Pisces. And Pisces, we have the Emperor in reversed. So Pisces, this is our month. Like I said, this is our birthday month, but the Emperor in reverse is kind of showing what we might be a little, I want to say like we're kind of trying to let loose. I'm reading this from a personal point of view with myself because I am a Pisces. The Emperor in reverse can show the need to want to let loose and let go a little bit, not be so serious. The Emperor upright is typically someone who is very serious, very stable, and it's like a father figure. So we might be looked at as people other people can come to for advice a lot of the time. But I think that in the reverse, we just want to enjoy ourselves. And we want to let loose, and we don't want to be looked at as so serious all the time, especially if it's our birthday month and we're celebrating. I think that this is like indication that we want to just have fun and not be by the rules all the time. So I think that that's what the Emperor in reverse is saying for some of us or most of us Pisces. Okay, guys, so this was the monthly Taroscopes for the month of February. I hope that you guys enjoyed that, and I will be back next month with the monthly Taroscopes for the month of March. So have a beautiful month, you guys, and those of you Pisces who are celebrating birthdays, happy birthday to you guys, and I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.